Hey guys, and welcome to Pixel Cherry Ninja's channel. Today we are taking a look at Paprium. Whenever you hear that name, usually some kind of controversy is attached to it, some kind of drama. A lot of people aren't happy about this because this began as a crowdfunding campaign for you to get this game for your Mega Drive back in 2012. It was faced with delays. As far as I know, maybe some people have got the cartridge and a lot of people are still waiting for this, some like 12 or 13 years later. Watermelon Games behind this, their communication has been dark somewhat. It's not a project I followed, but I have to say I like brawlers. I grew up in the arcade, I played these type of games and I do like them. Now, how I found out about this game is from you guys. Thank you so much. You guys make the channel what it is. A big thank you out to F-Noise for actually tagging me over on X to another post where someone is sharing a video of this running on YouTube. I kind of started following on from that post and I found a download link for this. Now, I can't link that directly. If you want to find it, you'll have to go onto X, onto my timeline, and you'll have to do a little bit of digging for yourself. But naturally, this is going to blow up the internet because Paprium apparently had some copyright protection on there that was uncrackable. Well, uncrackable at least up until now. Now, in order to get this working, it is running on RetroArch. And you need like tweaked versions of the cores. There's different versions of the cores included in the package that I got. You've got the 64-bit operating systems, even older 32-bit operating systems. You've got it, I think, for Mac. You've got it for a different version of Linux. Heck, there's even a version on there for a specific retro gaming handheld, like some kind of Amber Nick one. So yeah, it's out there. So I would recommend that when you put this core in your RetroArch cores folder, just the core it's going to overwrite, just rename it to something like, you know, old or old core or something. So if you do need to go back, you can. But I ran this. Now, there are some caveats with this. It's not perfect. I mean, originally when I ran it, I was like, wow, this is working. But what happens is when I get to a certain part in this game, the game just closes down. RetroArch closes down and it exits. So there's still a way to go. You know, it's come a long way from a game that was uncrackable, now is playable. And I have to say, guys, I kind of like this game. It has the makings of a good brawler. Like when you control, the controls feel a little bit, what's the way I can say it? So you know when you're kids and you're playing like Street Fighter games, and when you look at King of Fighters, the movement feels a little bit wooden. It feels like that. It's not a bad thing, guys. It's its own kind of identity. Now, I enjoyed my playthrough of this game. Well, until it kept crashing on the same part, and I'm just not imagining it. It's not just my setup. The RetroArch I ran, it crashed on exactly the same part for all three characters. A buddy of mine, Anime Otaku, he was testing this himself, and I was like, dude, my version's crashing. He was like, my one is crashing too. I really do hope that these issues get resolved and we get to play the full version of the game. It's out there, it's in the wild, and a lot of people have paid for this and are waiting for this. So at least if they can get a ROM that will run on their EverDrives, on their original Mega Drive, on our devices such as the MiSTerFPGA and the Hour Pocket. You know I'm big on FPGA gaming. Oh, by the way, this is what happened when I tried it on the MiSTerFPGA, and I have to say, yeah, heart out to Watermelon Games. The copyright protection they've got in there gives you like a crappyish kind of game. I mean, it's a crappyish kind of game, but it has its own charm. But guys, I played this, I liked it. Now, to talk a little bit about this game, it's a classic brawler. It combines like the style of Streets of Rage Golden Axe with a kind of cyberpunk aesthetic. Some of the enemies in there with that little like punk hairstyle, it's glowing this time. It will definitely remind you of Streets of Rage. You'll see it straight away. So when you play this, you get to pick 3 characters, Tug, Alex and Dice, and from what I understand, more are unlockable via the story mode. Now it has different modes of play. Original mode, which has stories like with different branches. Arcade is just straightforward progression, and Arena, which is an unlockable survival for co-op players. So sounds kind of interesting, right? It's got some interesting stuff in there as well. So development and drama, right? So funded via Watermelon's magical game history site using purchasable gems for crowdfunding starting 2012. Again, I've just kind of done a Google search on this and I'm looking at different articles, Wikipedia, time extension, Kickstarter themselves. So despite the completion, only a small amount of quantities were produced, and some of those went out. So a lot of people are definitely feeling like they've got a bad taste in their mouth because, hey, they never got the game that they backed over a decade ago. So maybe if you are one of those people that backed cracked this and haven't got it, then hopefully when this gets cracked, then hopefully it goes more wide open, right? It cracks wide open. That's what we want, and you guys can play the full game. So it kind of sounds like an interesting game. And it does play like an interesting game, and I do like this, and it's just amazing that we have got this in some capacity. I certainly hope that in the future, you know, the ROM's just done clean, or maybe we can get the way we've got a custom core for RetroArch, maybe we can get a custom Mega Drive core that will specifically run this on FPGA devices like the MiSTer and the Analog Pocket, and even the EverDrive, or maybe there can be a custom version of ROM where the copyright protection is gone. But this is a brilliant start and a step in the right direction. Now, you know, I'm not one of those that kind of goes for piracy or advocates it or anything, especially when it comes to independent developers, right? When it comes to the small guy out there, I support as many projects as I can, and I try and plug as many as I can. But with how long this has been delayed and all the controversy out there, I feel like if this game is out in the wild for the world to enjoy, well, so be it. Like I said, can't directly link it to you, can't really do that, but hey, people have been talking on X about it. You can follow my account, you can find the tag, and just give it a little search and you will find it. But in the meantime, you know, let me know what you guys kind of think about it. Did you back this project? What do you think? Are you upset that it's kind of coming out in the wild, or are you kind of happy that it crashes on the same part? Also, if you do manage to try it, let me know. It crashes for me on this particular part where these like two little, I don't know, round little frisbee things drop on the floor. As soon as you're on that part, boom, it just exits. Not once, not twice, but 3 times that I did for filming this video. So guys, with that, I kind of end the video. If you're not subscribed to the channel, then a subscription and a like is always super duper appreciated. I do have a Patreon as well if you wish to further support the channel. And yeah, that's it guys. Be super duper awesome to one another. Try this out, let me know what you think. This is Pixel Paprium Ninja out.